Good morning. Let's make America great again. All right, we are live and direct. You already know what it is. Sean C, aka the Black Separatist, with another GMOG Media TV live conversation. Bright and early, family. I wanted to talk about this last night, but I fell asleep way too early. So I want to just quickly address this Donald Trump interview that I saw on 60 Minutes on ABC last night, and his new deal for the quote unquote Black community. Before I start on my commentary, if you're new to this live stream, once again, my name is Chauncey, aka the Black Separatist. On this channel, I talk about counter racism. I also talk about issues that affect Black people collectively as a group. And I offer my suggestions on how to replace this broken system of injustice, this broken system of racism, white supremacy, with a system of justice. So if you're new and you subscribe to that ideology, please subscribe to this channel. If you don't, you are just wasting your time, you're hate watching, and just click off and go about your business. All right. So yeah, let me quickly address this this Donald Trump interview on ABC last night and this new deal for the quote unquote Black community. Like I said, I wanted to talk about it last night. I fell asleep early, so I'm up early right now before I take my kids to school to quickly address this thing. First things first, let me go to my screen real quick. All right. This is the article from CBSnews.com. All right. Address this real quick. All right. So as you can see here, Trump transition team begin minority outreach with new deal for Black America. Okay. Now, this is the funny thing, right? It says here, surrogates for Trump's team gave MediaTakeout.com, which describes itself as the most visited African-American website in the world, the 10-point plan and outline of policies Trump first proposed at a Carolina campaign rally in October. All right. So basically Trump was like, obviously Trump hired Black folks in token positions for his campaign, such as an Omaroso and stuff like that. So he hired these Black people in token positions, and he asked them, my African-American friends, what is the most popular website for our Black people that they visit? What can you tell me, our Black friends, what is the most popular website that Black people visit? And they researched it, and it came up with MediaTakeout.com. They could have used what's the other website? That other gossip website. There's so many other gossip websites, but anyway, he basically confided that Black people go to gossip-based websites, go to these rumor websites, these baseless websites, to get their information and to get their news, et cetera, et cetera. This is what he reduced Black people to MediaTakeout.com. All right. And now here's the article here from MediaTakeout.com, as you can see here. Right. And this is his 10-point plan. I'm not going to go through the whole thing, but some of you may or may not seen this. You can go to Media Takeout, or you can go directly to Donald Trump's website. He talks about education, communities, equal justice under the law, really, tax reforms for businesses, really, financial reforms, trade that works, protection from illegal immigration, infrastructure, American first policy, foreign policy, and the protection of the Black church. Again, that is another tactic that was used, that he took a page from Margaret Sanger and her Negro Project. All right. just targeting inner cities, Black communities, and undesirables, which is all, you know, codes for Black people, right? So this is his new deal for Black America, the urban renewal. And I just find this hilarious, man, because, you know, this is a tactic that he's taken from other past figures in the past, such as Margaret Sanger and President Lyndon B. Johnson. You know, basically what he's trying to do, he's trying to pander your partisanship. And this is a great plan. This is a great disguise for what he's trying to do. This is similar to what President Lyndon B. Johnson did back in the 60s when he signed the Civil Rights Bill in 1964. And that basically swayed Black people to vote Democratic at a higher level. And ever since then, Black people have voted majority Democrat. So he understands that Black people have been in such turmoil under the Obama administration, and those are facts. So he's using that to his advantage to say, hey guys, this is your new deal, because the Democrats ain't did shit for you. Take this deal, take it or leave it. In his words, what do you have to lose? Right? You guys are unemployed. You guys are undesirables. You guys are getting shot and killed by police officers on a daily basis and being mistreated. Take this deal. What do you have to lose? Right? And so you're going to have a lot of Black people. I'm not going to say a lot. You're going to have some Black people that are like, damn, this is a great deal. You know, what do we have to lose? Right? Let's take this deal. Right? But his long-term goal, as I said before, he's trying to pander your partisanship, which basically means you take the deal, right? You work with his outreach team or whatever the case may be, and lo and behold, you know, you may see that this particular plan works for you, and then all of a sudden, your partisanship as a Democrat, you change your tune, and now you become conservative, you become Republican. And so that's his goal in terms of this plan. Now, would I say that I agree with some of his plan? I agree with some of his plan, but is it realistic? Absolutely not. In my opinion, I don't think this particular goal is realistic, because from the first mistake he made, the first huge mistake he's made is by basically contacting and making sure that this particular plan reached out to Black people on the most quote unquote visited website for African Americans on the planet, which is MediaTakeout.com. This is where he has his plan. Let me put it back on my screen so you guys can see my my video, my monitor. So yeah, that was his first mistake. You know, you put your 10-point plan on a website for gossip and news and celebrity news and pointless information for Black people, and you figure that's the best place to actually have Black people read your plan. All right, that goes to show you how he's so disconnected from Black issues, right? First of all, his plan does not have anything to do with how he got rich, which is real estate. I don't see, there's no plan for real estate. There's no plan for education on that, investments, things of that nature, and things that I always talk about for Black people, what they need to invest in and work in and start their own businesses in, which is technology. That's the now and the future, right? But, you know, people like white supremacists like Donald Trump, they're not going to give up their secrets at all. You know, they're just not. They're not going to give up their secrets. So they're going to give you a kind of like a vague plan, if you will, not just a 10-point plan, which is what he did, but a very malign plan for Black people. And like I said, some of you guys are going to eat it up. You know, some of you guys are going to eat it up, but this is not an intricate plan for Black folks to energize us and to actually trust what Donald Trump is going to do for Black people. Like I said, Donald Trump or Hillary Clinton, if either one of them got elected, you know, I'm not going to allow them to dictate my future. I'm going to control my destiny. I'm going to be the one to make sure I change my condition, right? It's going to be me. Just like I said, govern yourself accordingly. You do what's best for you, right? So, yeah, this 10-point plan, you know, my personal opinion, like I said, this is a pander for your partisanship. He's trying to sway you because he knows Black people are majority Democratic. He's trying to sway you to be Republican. He wants you to buy into his plan. And so once you buy into his plan, you switch your partisanship to conservative. And in the future, the white supremacists over on the left, on the right side, the conservative side, Black people will start switching their views to a more conservative view on a majority scale. Like I said, the same tactic that President Lyndon B. Johnson did back in the 60s, where he swayed Black people by signing that Civil Rights Act in 1964 to vote to make sure they were Democrat. And ever since then, Black people went Democratic, right? So this is the same tactic that Donald Trump is doing, this urban renewal plan. And that's all he's trying to do. I did catch some of the interview he did on 60 Minutes last night. Yo, his family, man, this dude got so many kids, and those are his kids that you see. I don't know about the kids that are unaccounted for. The man is 70 years old and has a 9-year-old son. He's still procreating in his 60s. Still procreating, man. Still making babies. That's crazy. His interview was just, when I was watching the interview, man, I was just thinking, like, his family, there's going to be so much just backstories and information about his kids. It's going to be crazy. We all know that, you know, his family is full of white supremacists. We know that. So I just can't wait for these derogatory, racist text messages and email messages and stuff like that are going to come from his family. I just want you to just don't be surprised when that happens. Just don't be surprised when that happens, because it will happen. He did mention that he is going to repeal and replace Obamacare, like I said, because there were reports saying that he changed his mind or something like that. But he specifically said in that interview that he's going to repeal and replace Obamacare. So he's going to get rid of that off the bat. That interview also asked him about, are you going to hire a private investigator to investigate Hillary Clinton's emails? And he said he's going to hold off on that. He's right now he's concentrating on his presidency, et cetera, et cetera. So the man is still on the tear, man. He's still on the tear to be an overt white supremacist, to take control over everything. And, he still has that. Of course, he still has that dictatorship type of mentality, right? And his kids obviously have the same exact. His kids don't have the same exact tactic, but they don't fall away from one another, right? So they're still going to carry daddy's legacy when he's gone, because the man is 70 years old. So, he's been in the game for quite some time. But yeah, family, this 10-point renewal plan, don't fall for the okie doke. Just don't fall for the okie doke about changing your partisanship and buying into this plan, because this plan does not indicate anything to do with the actual things that Black people need in terms of real estate, when I looked over this plan, it didn't mention anything about small business loans either. We need a higher per capita of small business loans. That's a fact, right? But that's what we need. And also technology in terms of education and technology, creating jobs, and starting your own business under the technology industry. Those are the things that we need, in my opinion, and they're not on this plan. So it is what it is, family. This whole plan, again, don't fall for the okie doke. He's just trying to change your partisanship and do the same exact thing that people like Margaret Sanger and people like President Lyndon B. Johnson did back in the 60s, in earlier times, and things of that nature. So don't fall for the okie doke. He has such a disconnect with black people. It's not even funny. Making sure that this particular 10-point plan was on MediaTakeout.com. All right. That's where he thinks black people go to the most to get the information. It's MediaTakeout.com. So I just find that hilarious, So but anyway, fam, I just wanted to make a quick video. Like I said, I didn't want to be on here for too long. Just wanted to talk about this plan. And appreciate you guys who are actually watching me live. Appreciate you guys for stopping by and watching me live. But other than that, man, I just wanted to share my thoughts on that 10-point plan and his interview from last night and things of that nature. So that's all I got for now. Making this video real short and sweet. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. All right, family. Chauncey, aka the Black Separatist, signing out. Peace.